Hello, my name is Karen Claridge and I'm from Coaching for Success. And I've been asked by the agency to share with you my top 10 tips to help you ace that interview. So let's get started. Tip 1, do your research and be prepared first. The research is look into the company as much as possible and find out all the information you need to know about the job you're applying for. Tip 2, self-assessment. This is really important. Take some time to reflect what you think you bring to that role. So the type of things that you want to be thinking about is what are your top 6 personal qualities? What are your skill sets? What can you bring to the job that others can't? And that's called your unique sales point. So tip 3, dress for success. Make sure the clothes that you choose to wear for the interview is appropriate for the job. It also needs to make you feel confident and give you that boost that you need. Also, remember, personal hygiene is vital. Tip 4, plan your travel and arrive promptly. It's a great opportunity for you to show your potential employers that this is important enough to you to arrive on time, and make sure you switch off your phone. Tip 5, overcoming nerves. This is the one thing that most students ask me is how do you overcome nerves? One thing that we don't know is that physiologically, nerves and excitement are exactly the same thing. It just depends on the label you put on it. So make sure you put the label of excitement on it. Take that 5 minutes while you're waiting in reception to breathe, stay calm, and I've got a great simple breathing exercise for you on your tip sheet for that. Tip 6. You never get a second chance to make a first impression, so make sure it's a positive one. It's the 6-second rule, just like your resume. They want to get a snapshot of you as soon as you come in the room. So here's how you do it. Use your body language. Body language makes up 70% of all communication. So when you walk in the room, walk like you have an air of confidence. Keep your shoulders back and remember to shake hands and smile. Smiling goes an awfully long way. Introduce yourself and thank them for their time. Tip 7. The idea of an interview, it's a two-way conversation. So make sure in that conversation that you know what you're offering the company. So they will be asking you some pretty tough interview questions. What do you have to offer? What's different about you? What can you bring that's unique to the position? All these things you'll have done already in your self-assessment. But remember, it's a conversation. Keep the flow going and keep it a 50-50 rule. Tip 8. Don't ask about the pay just yet at your first interview. Remember, this interview is about what you are offering them, not the other way around. You will have plenty of time at the second stage to ask that. So these are the things to avoid. Don't ask about pay, don't ask about holidays, and don't ask about time of work just yet. These are all the things that you can do later on. Tip 9, how to leave a positive last impression. This is just as important as your first impression. So when you know the interview's coming to an end, make sure you thank them for their time, shake their hand if you think it's appropriate, keep eye contact and smile. It lights up the room and it shows something individual about you. Also, it's okay if they haven't told you yet, ask them when a decision will be made about this role or what the next stage will be. It shows you're proactive, and that's exactly what most companies are looking for. Tip 10, it's okay to follow up. Follow up is really important. It shows that you're keen and that you're proactive. And they're the 2 qualities, as I keep saying, that most employers look for. How you can do that is when you get home, send an email and thank them for their time. It reinforces your enthusiasm and that you're keen, and if there's any extra work you want to send it in that email straight away. Also, if you haven't heard from them in the reasonable time, it's okay to give them a call, as long as you're polite and not pushy, but again, it reinforces how positive you feel about the job and how keen you are. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this has helped you ace that interview. Remember, I've got a downloadable tip sheet that you can use for your information after the video. If you want further one-to-one coaching with me, please go to my website on how to ace that interview and land that job. Thank you.